سلام دوستان، به گیمز یونایتد خوش اومدید. بریم ادامه ویچر رو بازی کنیم.
This whole witch's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked.
خیلی بده.
Tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
چقدر هم سوال میپرسه.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
ای بابا.
Bloody fine mount. Good stance. Powerful rub. Stable withers. Well, well.
بله، فقط یکم اسکوله.
Horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
I remember that mill.
دارم میگم همینو میگم.
Whenever Olgerd and I got to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us.
ای بابا.
Those were the days.
Go.
چه اوضاعی؟ خب نکر نه حاج همه جا هم نکر هست. رسیدیم.
Slower. No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, hold. Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
دزدی؟ نمیخوام بدزدم.
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
ای بابا. نمیشه بی چیزی گفت نه.
This'll do wonderfully. Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
ای بابا. اونارم که
And we must be neat.
چه باحاله ولی.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it.
آخه این
For
فقط یه
now,
روزه.
we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak
نمیشه
to
که اینجوری.
Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
آها اینجوریه. برش کن.
We'll
بریم
talk
عروسی.
later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
ای بابا.
This way, my strawberry.
خیلی خیلی عوضیه ولی دوستش دارم. شخصیتش جالبه.
Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb.
کلا با میوه ها
Beware of the
شانی رو
dog,
صدا میکنه.
Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
کلا به همه نگاه میکنه. خیلی
What a
جالبه.
lovely
رفتارش.
rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
کردم میگه برگ کلم.
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
راه رفتنش هم خیلی جالبه.
Time to say hello. Be nice now.
خب
Once more,
من باید مواظب
all
باشیم.
the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My
والله
dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto, I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
بریم خوش
We've
گذرنش
chewed the
کنیم.
fat
حرفاش
enough.
خیلی خوب
Time's
نبوده.
a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
Perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
خیلی زایه سالی. بچه پایینه. خب بریم ادامه. چیکار کنیم؟ بریم اول اینجا. چیه؟
Fine like you got there, haven't you, Yagner? Can't even pull a little slipper out of a pot.
چیکار میکنه دقیقا؟ بسیم ببینیم چیکار میکنه.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
همه چی رو خراب کرد داداشم.
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive
اسمش
in and
معلومه
fish it
دیگه
out.
داداش. خب اگه پیدا کنم چی گیرم میاد؟
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
موقعیت خوبیه برای ولادیمیر.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
خیلی باحال.
Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you.
خیلی فانه شخصیتش. بریم تو کارش. ببینیم چی کار میتونیم بکنیم.
My eyes are glued.
استویچری من کفش گم شده. من باید هرچی کفش هست پیدا کنم. کفش گم شده. بکنم همینه. ولی هرچی کفش هست پیدا میکنم که یهو رفتیم بالا ضایع نشیم. بسیم ببینم. فکر کنم همینا باشن که من چیز دیگه ای نمیتونم پیدا کنم. یه بار دیگه هم نگاه میکنیم حالا برای اطمینان. ولی نه هیچی نیست. نه هیچی نیست. انشالله که همینه. فکر کنم.
Damn mucky that pond, sinking up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Oh, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
الان پاش خیسه
He come up with a shoe.
Nothing like
بریم.
a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
به نظر دیوونه بار میاد. ببینیم این چیه.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, maybe.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
وا این چه بازی چرتیه.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
این چه بازی چرتیه واقعا. ببینیم چی کار میکنه.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
ای خوک.
Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
برو.
See that, Shani? One big pen.
این یکیش. نه این طرف. این طرف. ای. که احمق. آی خوکه. برو. آها همینه. خیلی چرت می‌کنی.
You foolish peasants. Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens. But that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
چی بود؟
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
ولی ولادیمیر قشنگ بلده. اساس کارو بلده.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. I woo and woo, yet you do not succumb. So I can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing.
وایسا ببینیم چی کار میکنه ولادیمیر von Everek.
Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
بیا اولی رو بگیم. دومی شاید یکم بر بخوره.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now,
خیلی خیلی بلد هستن
knocks at
همیشه.
your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us.
چاشونو نمیگفتم.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
کاش نمیگفتم. شاید بهش بر بخوره اون دختره.
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you plowing gentle fuck.
ای بابا چه اوضاعیه. دوتا دهاتی هم نمیتونیم بزنیم. ای بابا چاش این کار نمیکردم. خیلی چرت شد.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from the poor. And with a maiden watching.
خیلی بد شد. چرت شد. چرت.
Had enough peasant spawn. Got yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and
Hey,
fists
Baba.
on a leash from now on.
İşte bak
Have your
adam
fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
ولی بد شد.
Your methods. Quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
نمیدونستم آخه میزنیم قراره بزنیم. آخره
My
میزنیم.
dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
خوب اومده بودیم ولی آخرش گند زدیم. خوب اومده بودیم آخرش گند زدیم واقعا.
Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
چقدر خوب میرقصه. چه رقصیه دیگه؟ این جلو داره چیکار میکنه؟ اسکات میرفت بکنه. چیکار میکرد این جلویی؟
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani.
این از کجا در میاد؟
Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
این از کجا در میاد؟ البته گانترودیمی دیگه. همه جا در میاد اینجوری.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can't strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but...
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
Many. And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all. Though none to match your charms. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you should keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
Next time, don't.
برگ کنه من نمیدونم فرنگی کنه من به میوه‌جات علاقه داره.
Overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
من نمیدونم احتمالا دقیقا هم
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, Answer me!
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's
حالا
actually
آدم
rather
باحالی
fun.
انصافه.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song.
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
عوضی. یه عوضی.
Contra Odin, Master Mirror. I wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He
Yeah,
never does
that's-
anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
وایسا بریم با سلاینده صحبت کنیم و بعد ببینیم چی کار داره. داره با پیرزن حرف میزنیم.
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. You touch it. Let you sniff it. Stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
ای بابا حرفای فیلسوفانه میزنه کلا.
Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot
عوضی از
about
همه چی میدونه کلا.
Is that so?
دقیقاً آره.
What do you know about me?
that you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often, pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
آدم خیلی بدی، اصلا کنترلمون دوست ندارم واقعا.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
بریم.
Lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Oldgeard was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it
چیکار کنیم الان؟
Now rub along.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
باشه میرقصیم. چقدرم زیبا. رقصشون خیلی چرت انصافا. اینقدر رقصای ما بهتر از این است. مولا برو خواه ببین چیکار داره میکنه. بس دیگه بگم خیلی رقصیده. فکر کنم خیلی رقصیده. وقتشی که
What charm, what grace.
Thanks.
بریم. فکر کردم کنترلیمه. چیکار میتوانیم بکنیم؟ چیکار بکنیم چیکار نکنیم؟ همینجوری.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us. Don't make us beg. We're toasting the newlyweds. What's that frown about?
بنوشیم باشه. مینوشیم.
Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours shall naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
یا خدا دوربین چقدر چرت شد. درست شد. چی سریع نمیدونم چی میگن. چه مشکلی دارن.
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, whoosh scoop, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers. It will show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's
یعنی چی؟
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling.
اون
Master
سگه.
Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
خب مثل همیشه هرچی میدونی رو بگیم.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know, everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps that the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
از ظهر
Foolish or
همینجا
not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
باشه پیداش میکنیم.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The flame gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
بذار بریم
We
ببینیم.
thank you and hope for the best.
خواهش. بریم تو کارش.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time.
چرا برنگردیم آخه بگیم؟ چیه؟ یه سگه دیگه.
Adventure awaits.
بریم تو کارش الان. خب
So much coin, all for naught. I do hope the mutant can find the fire.
اینجا با یه چیزایی باشه.
A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Yet judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these nods so clean I've only ever seen two like this. One in an anthill, the other when I cut a hen after not eating for a week. The hound towards chain off the wall. Underfed it seems, or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt.
ای بابا دیگ رو خورده. سگه وحشتناکی باید باشه.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding.
باشه تو بمون.
Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
آوشه ببینیم چی کار میتونیم بکنیم حالا. آها یه چیز همون کلاه هست.
The spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As gesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat and a coward.
چاق ترسو. جالب بود. خب ولی فکر کنم فهمیدم کجاست. روی این درخت است. آره سگه هم اینجاست ولی چاق نیست.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I have
وا
my
چه
life.
احمقی. سگ کوچیده دیگه.
What do we do?
آرومش میکنیم. مجبوریم.
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me.
کاش واقعا آدم یه چیزایی مثل همون
Roll about on the ground.
ساینای
That
ویچری
sort of
داشت خیلی
sport.
باحال میشد.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
خیلی بدقناقه ولی اینجا. گرالت.
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing a hound. Hound? But it was a monster, a furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck, it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
خب دیگه به جزئیات وارد نشیم بریم.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
واسه بریم بپرسیم ببینیم میگه هیلش چه
This may
دیگه.
be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
نمیشه.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective
ولی جالب نیست اصلا.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
پول میگم
Listen,
بهش.
I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft? This extortionist's already got his due.
تو زدی خراب کردی داداش من.
Right. Convincing.
Honorless prick. Olgerd had it right. All artists are whores.
Let's go. Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding then.
برویم.
Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
برویم.
Keep calm. Stay close.
با شمشیرم رسیدم.
Wild animals behind them.
حتما یه اتفاقی قراره بیفته.
There shall be no tricks. Perform the bride's mother, magician turned coward.
یا خدا چی شد؟ مرد. نه حاجی اینجوری نمیشه. من باید اینو بارگذاری کنم. مولا نمیشه. چی شد یهو؟ مرد خودش. الان باید مراقب باشم.
Keep calm. Stay close.
You shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
لعنتی. باید آرت داشته باشم. گرازای عوضی کجاست؟
There. That. As much as your cock's a tentpole. Hide, you blind fool.
مرد.
Save me!
مرد دیگه.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got
Master
weak
Rush.
eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you.
Hattonsborough.
I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a cat.
درست میشه.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness the spectacle
بالاخره شروع شد.
A man
ببینیم چی کار
so
می‌خواد بکنه.
bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
خدا کنه گند نذاره خدا. نه گند نزد خوشبختانه. خب بازم
My first Witcher contract done. Fire eater found, his ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
خب بذار ببینیم چی کار میتونیم بکنیم. ای بابا زیاد وقت برای طرف کردن نداریم. داریم میخوانم چی
These flowers, you my dear are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
حساب نداره. ولی خیلی باحاله. روشاش خیلی باحاله. روش‌های جالبی داره. دوستمون. ببینیم اینجا چی هست. اینجا هم یه دختر دیگه هست. همینجا فقط دختره چرا؟ میتونیم بگی شاید بشه اینجا یه کاری کرد.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. May they sire many a bairn and reap gobs of coin.
خب دیگه چی مونده؟ این طبقه پایین انگار چیزی هست. بسیم ببینیم طبقه پایین. نه بالا انگار یه جوری باید برسیم به اون پایین. چی کار کنم آخه؟ آها بسته است. چی کار کنم به مولا؟ خب تشخور. اما ببینم که دارن گوینت بازی میکنن. منم کسا گوینت دوست ندارم ولی بازی میکنم. یا خراب میکنیم یا میبریم دیگه. دو تا حالت داره کلا.
Perhaps you care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
با ادب باید باشه.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear.
همه حرفاش همین.
Large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
من که کلن توی گوینت بدترین چیزی که توی ویچر هست برای من گوینته. همش میبازم. باران سیلابی، گانتر اودیم، تاریکی، دیتمور، منجنی، خرکمان، وس، کیرامت. فول تست اینا. نمیدونم چیکار کنم الان. اصلا بازی نکردم برای مالا. الان برمی‌داریم الان. می‌کنم کارت گروه کافی نیست. ای بابا. بازم کافی نیست. همشو بردارم دیگه مجبورن. خب الان آها فهمیدم. فکر کردم میگه باید اینجا 22 تا کارت باشه. الان ببینم. خب ببینم از اینا زیاد دارم. میدونم اینو میزنم میره. بعد یکی از اینا نه بابا عجب اوضاعیه. متر رو میزنیم میره. کیرامتر رو میزنیم میره. یدونم سرمایه، گزنده، بارونه، فلان. خرکمان دوتا داریم میزنیم میره. منجنی هم دوتا داریم اینم میزنیم میره. هیچی برای خودمون نمون که. شیپور فرمانده دیگه چیه؟ چه بدونم چیه. اصلا گوینت بازی نمیکنم. سنگنداز، خرکمان رو میزنیم میره اینجا. اینو میزنیم میره. بعد فکر کنم الان میشه بازی کرد ولی خیلی وضعش بده. مثلا ببینم اینا جا میتونیم این چیزهایی داشته باشیم مثلا دردمون بخوره. کلا کارت نداریم. نه مجبورم همین بازی شروع کنیم. یک کارت رو برای بازپس کشیدن انتخاب کنیم. اون کارت رو اینو سرمایه گزنده بریم بالا. نمیدونم چجوری میشه بازی کردن. خب نوبت منه. منم وس رو چیه؟ اولا خود چه جالب. خب بعدش کار کنیم. اینو میذاریم تالر. نوبت خودم. خب اینو میذارم. ای وای نوبت منه. سیگیزموند دیکسترا چقدر باید همینجوری وای خدا. بکنم من بردم نه؟ تا کی باید همینجوری نوبت منه. خب همینجوری. به به. اوه شت، این دوتا مون دارم من. آجی خیلی چرت شد. چیکار کنم؟ نوبت منه. برو خدا یه کارت بدیم به من. ارتباطی بودیم. برام یه کارت بدیم. من کارت ندارم. چیکار کنم؟ از کرده نگاه بزنه از دست انتخاب کنم به لحاظ بازی باید کنم. چی جوری برد دقیقه؟ من کارت ندارم. من الان میبره مطمئنه. ای بابا شکست بشون. حیف شد ولی.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
Oh, weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it. We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even. Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Evereck's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Evereck. Rhodes long dead, by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
ولی فکر کنم
I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward. Next diversion.
فکر کنم ولی تموم شد. آره فکر کنم تموم شد وقتمون.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
خیلی خوب. باید سخنرانی میکنیم.
Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you
تمام دیگه
are.
بسته دیگه آره
All the
رسمی.
maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another side. Christ will hope eternal, bride will best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year.
خوب بود آخرش.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
ای بابا چه اوضاعی شد. چیکار میکنه؟
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladímir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip.
That
kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett. Go back whence you came.
بابا دوباره این اومد.
Please.
Stay out of this.
دوباره گانتر اومد.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
خیلی عوضی اصلا چش ندارم.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
بابا چقدر مسخره.
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly?
خیلی الان چیه دقیقا؟
What matters is Vladimir von Everett.
واقعا هنوز نفهمیدم این کنترلتون چیه دقیقا.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. Have fun.
خیلی آدم عجیبی واقعا. چی نمیشه کتاب؟ شخصیت ها کجاست؟ کتاب ها شخصیت ها اینا نیست. کجا باید باشه؟ این آخرها باید نه کجا میتونه باشه؟ شانی بذار اینو خیلی سریع بخونم من. آها لادن بری لادن فکر کنم همینه. ایبا فکر کنم همین باشه. نوشیدنی که نیست.
Never seen one like him before.
اوه خدا چیه؟ درون سگه است؟
Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Think I'll pass.
شاید برگردم دوباره. دیگه چه آپشنی داریم؟
Growing berry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. I'd enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. The question is, will it cheer her up? Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
میکنم بهترینش همون که اینجا بود. نمیدونم نگاه کنیم حالا.
Good mead ought to lift your spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
نمیدارم.
Good idea? Maybe not.
Became a witcher, eh?
همون گیاهه خوشحالش میکنه.
Pretty, I guess.
میکنیمش.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
خب بریم ببینیم چی شده. شانی کجاست؟ شانی آدم ناراحته واقعا.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgerd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgerd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you're at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
They've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
To friendship.
I'm afraid the drink's got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
من که
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me, too.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old buttlax. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. You can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really?
دوست خیلی عالی است.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
والا چی بگم آخه اولی شاید
If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
ای بابا عجب اوضاع شد.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
وای خدا.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
من دومی رو میزنم.
Love to stay, I would. But we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes, yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Mm-hmm. My feeling too.
آره منم همین
I
حسو
have a
دارم.
lot to think about. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought.
آره
Could
همون
you look
مرد
into it?
آینه.
See if you can learn something.
Sure.
خیلی چیز
Be
عوضیه.
glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
خب در نهایت این کوست خیلی طولانی هم تموم شد. فکر کنم 1 ساعت و نیمه که داریم بازی میکنیم. خیلی هم عالی. این پارت هم اینجا تموم میکنم. مرسی که نگاه کردید. لایک و سابسکرایب یادتون نره. نظری داشتید توی کامنت ها بگید و همین. تا پارت بعد خدا نگهدار.